Today I'm sharing 10 fashion items that you should definitely not declutter from your closet because come the new year, you're going to want to wear them again, truly. Hi, I'm Leonie and welcome to my channel. Now, a new season is always a great time to declutter your closet and move aside some of the pieces that are not seasonally appropriate, but it's also a time that we are tempted to toss out some of those pieces that we have maybe worn on repeat, or we just have a little bit of fashion fatigue because we've kind of seen them too often. But what I'm sharing today are 10 pieces that you may be feeling that way about, but I'm urging you not to move them out for good. These are pieces that you will definitely want to be wearing again next year. So if you'd like to see what those pieces are that I really want to save you from tossing out, then just keep watching. Okay, the first trend and classic piece that you need to hold on to is anything with cutout details, whether it's a dress, a top, a shirt. Now, this is going to fly in the face of anything you see or read online about fashion trends for 2024, because I keep seeing everywhere that cutouts are not going to be a happening thing next year. But then I watch some runway shows for spring summer 2024 and designers are sending their models down the runways wearing, you guessed it, cutouts. What they are tending to call it is slashes. So the cutouts are kind of more of a slash type shape. But nevertheless, they are still cutouts. So what I'm saying and what I would advise is to just beware of really removing some of those pieces from your wardrobe if you actually like them, they fit you well, they suit you. I have a few tops that have cutout detail on the shoulder. I like showing off my shoulders. These have become classic pieces for me that suit my body, suit my lifestyle. So I'm holding on to them. And if you're the same, definitely hold on to them too. And I suppose that goes for lots of different styles. Anything can be a classic to you if it suits you, if you love it, and it just makes you feel good. That is a classic piece to you. So yes, trends are good for giving you guidance and giving you a heads up on what's in fashion, but you know yourself, if something makes you feel great, then it's a classic piece for you, and regardless of what the trends say, just hold on to it. Now, next up, and I have to mention this because capri pants are making a comeback next year. Now, I know a lot of you will be excited about that, and you probably haven't been wearing them for the last few years, and that's fine. We've had more sort of tailored, oversized man style trousers that have been happening. But if you own a pair of capri pants or pedal pushers, whatever you call them, then drag them out or definitely hold on to them, because certainly for spring, summer, early 2024, they're going to start popping up. And if you get rid of them now, you're going to be wishing that you hadn't. So they are potentially, in my mind, a little bit more feminine than some of the baggy trousers that we've seen, a little bit easier to style in some respects. So if you are a fan of these capri pants, pedal pushers, let me know in the comments what you call them. Then really make sure that you hold on to them. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, these are pants that fall pretty much just below your knee. They're a little fitted, they're not tight. They can actually also fall a little bit below your calf, but certainly not mid-calf. Any pants that hit you mid-calf is a no-no in my mind. So a pedal pusher or a capri pant is definitely just below the knee and it's a little fitted. So if you own them, definitely hold on to them. And at this point, I'd just like to say a very big thank you to the team at Squarespace for sponsoring this portion of today's episode. Now, I've been a huge fan of Squarespace for a number of years. I have created a ton of different websites for clients over the years using Squarespace, and the reason I do that is because it is the easiest platform to build any sort of online presence. Now, I've talked about Squarespace before, but I'm going to tell you again, Squarespace also offers some absolutely gorgeous templates. So you can go on the website, choose one of their templates, and basically be up and running with a website of your own within an hour. Tops. You don't need to have any tech smarts or any fancy computer knowledge to use Squarespace or to build a Squarespace website. In fact, build is probably an overstatement. The websites are there, they're ready to go. You pretty much just have to choose which style you like the best. Also, you can change things up as you go. You have complete flexibility to very much put your own stamp on your website too. And I particularly love Squarespace because everything is there in one place. So whether you want to sell products, there is the e-commerce ability within Squarespace. There are analytics that you can quickly see at a glance where your customers and where your viewers are coming from. You can send email newsletters from your website. Everything is there. It is super easy. And I'm absolutely delighted today to say that the team at Squarespace are offering you 10% off your first Squarespace website or domain. Now, what I suggest you do is whip on over to squarespace.com, take advantage of their free trial. When you're ready to push play and launch yourself online, then use my unique URL, which is squarespace.com/The Style Insider, and my code, which is simply The Style Insider, and that will qualify you for that discount. I will leave a link in the description box below and a little bit more information. But if you are planning to launch yourself online this year, then I can hand on heart recommend Squarespace as the easiest way to do it. Another big trend for 2024 is Bermuda shorts. Now, I would say that Bermuda shorts are pretty timeless. Any kind of tailored short that is slightly long. There's obviously summer variations in lighter weight fabrics. There's also winter heavier weight sort of wools and denims. But any style of kind of classic Bermuda short is something that is not going to date, and I am seeing them kind of popping up. Certainly some of the designers did show them in their runway shows, so you can expect to see them making a bit of a comeback. So if you are rummaging through your closet and you see some of your Bermuda style shorts, definitely hang on to them too. And please let me know in the comments below, what sort of shorts do you wear? I know shorts can be a bit of a contentious one because some of us feel after a certain age we just don't feel comfortable wearing shorts anymore, but please let me know whether you wear them, whether you like Bermuda shorts, do you like shorter shorts? Let's chat shorts in the comments below. And while we're on the subject of pants, one particular style that I definitely advise to hold on to is any slimmer style pants that you own. One of the big trends for 2024 is dresses worn over pants. And one of the easiest ways to pull off this look is a slimmer straight leg pant or jean. So if you own any of these, then they are going to be a great base piece to really dip your toe into this trend. And certainly for me, dresses over pants is a trend that I loved way back. I don't even remember when it was last in trend, but certainly many years ago, I adopted this trend wholeheartedly, and I definitely intend to next year as well. It's a practical and quite cool trend. It also allows you to wear some of your summery dresses and skirts throughout the year as well. So if you do own any slimmer pants, so slimmer leg pants, straight leg pants, hold on to them because you may need them if you're interested in this trend next year. Also, you need to hold on to any of your metallic pieces. Now, metallics in my mind are very much a neutral. So in the same way you would treat a black or a navy or a beige, they are a neutral. What I did see in some of those spring summer runway shows for next year are the incorporation of bronze. Now, the interesting thing, I think I may have read it in Vogue, that they are suggesting that this is a bit of an ode to the Olympics, which are obviously happening next year. So we will see silver, gold, and bronze fashion pieces next year, which is kind of apt really. But certainly metallic pieces, they have been trending for the last couple of years. And if you own any, hang on to them. And I would say the same goes for accessories too. Any of your accessories that you may have kind of incorporated into your outfits and your lineup in the last couple of years, hold on to them. And in my mind, they are classic pieces. They're essentials. So hang on to anything metallic. It's going to go wild next year. Now, one of the big trends for next year is the color red. We're seeing it happening very much for fall, winter this year, and that's continuing on into the new year. But what my advice is to, if you love your pastel colors, don't kind of throw the baby out with the bathwater when brights and vibrant jewel tones are happening for winter. Don't think that pastels have seen better days, because they're very much happening for next year, and in particular a pretty baby blue. So there's also a lovely yellow happening, there's white. So think about your pastels as pieces that, if they work for you and they're a great match to your skin tone, then definitely hang on to those pastel pieces, because you will be wanting to grab them next year. We've seen a lot of blazers this year, and really for the last couple of seasons, a lot of oversized boyfriend style blazers, but a blazer style that is very much happening for 2024 is the cropped blazer. So my advice is, if you own any cropped blazers, definitely hang on to them. And I do see these pieces as absolute wardrobe staples. I've got a couple of cropped blazers that I have owned and loved for years, and really, if you buy or you own a blazer that is a fairly timeless piece, so there's nothing that's kind of too crazy in terms of adornment, hardware, lapels, you are going to be able to wear these pieces time and time again. And a cropped blazer, in my opinion, is a real goodie. So if you own any cropped blazers, if you're not happening to wear them for fall, winter this year, it doesn't matter. Put them aside, hang on to them. They are timeless pieces. They're going to be very much happening in 2024, so hold on to those crop blazers too. I talked in a recent video about the return of the female silhouette, where we're seeing lots of pieces for fall, winter this year that are kind of showing off our shape a little and kind of nipping us in at the waist. So that makes me think that it's really important to hold on to any of your statement belts, or any belts in fact at all, because I think it's really easy to think that, okay, this belt is really wide, it's got a big statement buckle, that's not kind of what's on trend anymore, I'll move it out. But those are the exact belts that are going to be a happening thing next year. And as I said, any belt, hold on to your belts if they still look good, if they're in a beautiful color. Belts are timeless pieces that you can incorporate into lots of different outfits. So the cinched waist is definitely a happening thing for next year. So hold on to your belts, and hold on to your belts. Hold on to belts that you own, that you love and enjoy wearing. I do think it's important though with belts, sometimes they have seen better days, so it's important to kind of have a little look at them, as you would with sort of t-shirts and basic pieces as well. Have they seen better days? Do they need updating? But belts are absolute winners for now and for always. Now this one almost goes without saying, but I am going to say it and include it anyway, and that is any preppy pieces. Now preppy is not a trend that's happening as such next year, but button-down shirts and polo shirts are. So not necessarily the whole preppy vibe, but those two pieces in particular. And I do feel that those pieces are timeless anyway. There is no point moving out a great button-down shirt. Now, obviously they do change over time. We've seen some really oversized button-down shirts, but whatever you own, they are classic timeless pieces. And as I said, polo shirts as well. Expect to see them happening, but not in a kind of full head-to-toe preppy style. Now there's been a lot of talk recently about low-rise pants and jeans making a bit of a comeback, but they seem to have struggled to really kind of pick up the pace and gain momentum, and I'm not overly surprised by that. They're not the easiest style to wear. Obviously, if you own some low-rise pants, great, hold on to them, but the trend next year is very much for high-rise, whether it's skirts, pants, high-rise, anything is here to stay. So if that's a style that you love, don't get scared that you're hearing rumors about low-rise coming back. Yes, it's here, but not in the big way that I think a lot of designers and certainly a lot of fashion media expected. High-rise anything is happening. It's here to stay for next year. So if you own those pieces, definitely hang on to them. Now you've got a good handle on some of the pieces not to declutter from your closet. Why not take a look and see what the key accessory trends are for fall, winter this year? Click or tap on the screen here and I'll see you there.